Hey you. My name's Henry, and this is my fiance Abby. Two things you should know about her. One, she's awesome. And two, not so long ago, it was her birthday. Which meant I wanted to make her the most awesome birthday gift that has ever existed. But how do I do that with no budget and her living very far away? Woo! Yeah, I'm done with the cold. This is why I don't take beanies off. Alright, hi, and welcome to Make for Others, where we make all kinds of stuff with all kinds of tools for all kinds of people. Alright, so I had to figure out what gift to make for Abby with two big constraints in mind. The first being I had no money, and the second being a lot of distance between us because at the time I was living in Ohio and she was living all the way in Minnesota. Which meant I really needed to put on my thinking cap for this one. Gotta get a little bit of light on this bad boy. Oh yeah. Now this thing has been proven to increase overall thoughtfulness by at least 30%, so that's pretty cool, but here's something else it can do. And check that out. Anyways, I really wanted this gift to encapsulate just how amazing Abby is and how loved she is. We're also both very sentimental people, so I wanted it to be something that would be tailored to her in every way. One thing I really took into account was her love language. If you're not familiar with the 5 love languages, the basic idea is that we all prefer to receive and give love in one of 5 different ways. Words of affirmation, quality time, receiving gifts, acts of service, and physical touch. So understanding how someone prefers to give and receive love helps you better connect with them, right? Well, for Abby, words of affirmation is her top love language. So I wanted to be sure to incorporate that into her gift as well. No, really, she loves it when you say nice things about her. Hey, Abby. You're really good. It just so happens that my love language is also words of affirmation. So head on down to that comment section and let me know just how awesome I am. Back outside. So with all the building blocks picked out and the limitations to work within, I still had to figure out what exactly this gift was going to be. I realized that since money wasn't part of the picture, the only things I could depend upon to make this happen were thoughtfulness and skills that I already had. And that's when it hit me. I could make a video for Abby that would have all of her friends and family wishing her a happy birthday and telling her how she's actually the best. Like actually and literally and definitively the best. If you've ever seen any other Make for Others episodes, you'll notice that even though Dave isn't always sure how a project is going to go, he'll use his own unique skills and strengths to make whatever he's working on as cool as possible. Now for him, that looks like his years of experience in design and building all kinds of things. But for me, it looks like my knowledge and experience in filming, editing, and storytelling. So a video seemed like the perfect gift. There could be multiple ways to get it to her in case I wasn't able to travel and give it to her face to face. And on top of all that, I could do this thing on a tiny budget. So I don't need this thing anymore. So the first thing I did was reach out to some of her closest family and friends, explaining the idea and asking them if they wanted to be a part of it. So not only did they record a video for her, but some of them ended up spreading the word about the project. I gave the original group of people a Google Drive link that they could upload to so I could have all the videos in one place. And soon enough, the videos were rolling in at a wild pace. Which I guess isn't super surprising because a fun fact about Abby is that everyone loves her. She really is. While the videos were still coming in, I started putting together a cut and structuring how everything would fit together. I quickly realized that if I included the entirety of all the videos that were getting sent in, the video would be way too long. So I ended up editing down a lot of the clips, but was planning on giving her all of the full videos alongside the edited down version. Things were really coming together nicely, and the finished project was coming into view. I was a little bit concerned that since so many people were involved, the surprise would get ruined somehow. But thankfully, she had no idea. She's a pretty easy person to surprise. I was also following up with people regularly, just so it would stay on the radars. New videos were getting uploaded right up until the day before her birthday. And all said and done, I ended up with over 30 different videos of people wishing her a happy birthday. After that, it was just a matter of exporting and showing it to her. I ended up being able to be with her in person on her birthday. So to package it, I put it on a flash drive and put that inside a coffee cup I knew she really wanted. Office fans will know what's up.
Oh my God! The yearbook picture.
It was pretty awesome to give Abby something that reminded her of just how loved she was on her birthday. But here's the thing about this gift. This was something that was made with Abby specifically in mind, and not everyone would appreciate it in the same way she did. Because like I mentioned before, we all give and receive love in different ways. Working within the constraint of having no budget really forced me to figure out what would be meaningful for Abby, and that ended up making the end result that much better. So if you're trying to figure out a gift idea for someone in your life right now, really take the time to figure out what would be meaningful for them. That might sound really obvious, but a lot of the times putting in the time and the effort to figure out that question often means more than the gift itself. If you're struggling to come up with an idea, just think about your own unique skills and experiences and figure out how to utilize those. Be thoughtful, think outside the box, and you might be surprised where you go from there. And if all else fails, for only $3,999, you can purchase your very own thinking cap, guaranteed to boost overall thoughtfulness in your quest to make for others.